Yo, what's up, Cole? How's it going? Oh, let's see. Getting situated here. Got my coffee. Maybe crack open a cold one before. You inspired me. Crack one open later. Let's get this out of the way. Where's my game? Where's Minecraft? There it is. All right. Cat's out of town, visiting her mom, so it's just me chillaxing tonight. I hope you're doing well, though. I did a little bit of playing beforehand. Got some stuff crafted that I really want to set up for the stream. I did like a little organizational thing. Last night, right after stream, I opened a couple of like the Applied Energistic good loot bags. Got a ton of 16Ks. So our entire like drawer system where we had all of our like main ingots and stuff like that, now it's all in Applied Energistics, which means we can do autocrafting. We've got all that stuff available. We got our steel, aluminium, iron, gold, titanium, silver, copper, all that good stuff. Oh yeah. So I've got, let's see what I've got on the list here. I got a forming press. I really want to get this up because of like all the applied energistics recipes. I can keep working more on applied energistics stuff. It'll just kind of like tumble like a snowball down a hill once I get that up. We got a single block GT machine assembler just for putting rubber on cables and stuff. Wire mill circuit 3 here. Can't wait to watch a non-chill Vindrake stream. It's going to be crazy. You're not going to be ready. I won't be ready. just anger. 3-hour angry stream. Yeah. All the frustration that's been building up against Greg over the past several months. It's all going to come out in that stream. And then we also need to get a large chemical reactor that's like specifically for crafting. So we can do like, yeah, these circuit boards right here. That's going to be nice. So go ahead and get to it. And also, hello, Volants. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Let's see. I was going to, I was kind of debating. So I'm setting up the forming press, right? We've already got an industrial material press for the bending machine. I was going to set up a forming press, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just like vertically share it and, save on some casing, and it'll look like symmetrical in here. It'll look nice. But started looking at everything like back here and like where I have power, and I was just like, oh, that is not going to work. Like, it's just a couple extra casing. Like, why am I making my life so difficult? So we're just going to place it down right there. Keep it simple. Let's see. How did I do this one? Yeah, we had the energy hatch right there in the corner. I guess we'll do that as well. Okay. And then I think we put the output hatch. Oh god, I can't even see. Oh god. How do I get down here? Okay. Yeah. We put the output bus like right behind it. Can I jump? Dude. Jump boost 100%. There we go. Let's get that right there. Okay. And then we've also got 4 input buses for this, mainly for our 4 different applied energistics stamp presses right here. And if we ever have a recipe that doesn't require these, I'm pretty sure we can just like throw stuff in with it anyway. And so these will also act as just like 0 ghost circuits as well. I think there might be 1 or 2 times where we need a circuit for a forming press recipe, but it's pretty few and far between. So my plan is, after I get some more of this autocrafting stuff ready, it's going to make it a lot easier to craft things for power. Spooky ghost circuit. Yeah, I guess that's what people call it. I can't. Whatever. My plan is to work on the power, which still chilling here. We've got a room dedicated to it. All of our large gas turbines. We'll put our LSC right here. And then we got room for 4 XL turbines later on. And if we need more room for like more of the regular LGTs, we can always like put a floor here and just put like another like elevation of them. But I think, and there's room to expand further, right? So not blocking ourselves in, and yeah. You went combustion engine. I thought you were mainly doing benzene. No? Or is that just like an alternate power source? What else do we need here? Let's get our controller here. Okay, yeah, I thought you had some LGTs. Oh yeah. I did the cheeky thing of, I didn't realize that this was even possible. You can just put the muffler hatch like facing inward toward the hollow part of the multi-block. Feels a little cheaty, but we'll do it. And hopefully I have enough casing here. You're diversifying? Hey, that is a fun way to do things for sure. I mean, we have CBD right now, but not really using it anywhere at the moment. And there we go. Nice. Okay. For epoxy, I need glycerol, which means I need a bunch of biodiesel. Oh, you're going the glycerol route. You know, I thought about doing that because I do have like a couple million liters just kind of sitting around. But my biodiesel production is not very fast. I'm still being like bottlenecked by all the like my 36 fish catchers. And so I was like, well, do I actually want to rely on glycerol? What if I run out? Maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know. But if you're really pumping the stuff out, then yeah, that does seem like a good way to go. All right, let's make these the small ME interface. And let's get down here. Go ahead and put our gas turbine. Can't wait to stop using these. Soon. Oh, dude, I don't have any pot and fluid pipe. Fix that. There we go. R word, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Nice. Yeah, I really should set those up. It's nice because I can still make gasoline with oil without taking away for cetane boosted. Oh, okay, yeah. Since I make the cetane boosted from this method, yeah. Sounds like you have a good setup. But are you still like primarily relying on benzene, or like are you like really splitting them up like that equally? Because I would assume you're going to want to make like an XL turbine eventually, and I'm just wondering like which type are you going to make? Nitrobenzene, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I will definitely make nitrobenzene eventually, obviously, because you have to have it for the XL. But until we like really feel the need for it, I'm probably not going to worry about it. There will come a time. Let's see. Get some Bluix cable out. Okay. Dude, I need to check, see how many channels we have here. Wait, am I really only using 10? No way. Hold up. One feature, I don't know when this got added, but a really nice feature of the advanced memory card is now you can see how many channels are used across all the P2Ps. This one is using 11. Okay. Yeah, we don't have anything to worry about for a while. Let's get our dense cable out. Yeah, that should be enough. Oh, no, wait. Oh, actually, yeah, that'd be fine. You can come up there for the output interface. Hide from the terminal. There we go. Once more situated, the power situation, we're going to do oil. Gotcha, yeah, then gasoline. Which doesn't look like too much. The hog looks a little bit insane, right? But I've never done it myself, so. One thing that's annoying about gas so far is you need to do hydrocracked light fuel. I saw that. I think it was Geronimo's stream who I was watching. I saw he was kind of trying to figure out how to make all that work. He was worried about not having enough, and I was just like, well, I guess you could just make an extra distillation tower for more, just get more light fuel, right? I'm not sure what else you could do other than scale it. Okay. That should do it. These are all online. Perfect. Let's get our cutting knife out, and let's get our inscribing presses. The only really annoying thing about this particular bit here is, I like to do the blocking mode, and I'm pretty sure that you cannot do that with these. But it's not the end of the world. So we're going to call this forming press calculation. And then we'll call this one forming press engineering. Dude, this song is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. This one is logic. Forming press logic. Okay. And forming press silicon. All right, and that should take care of that. I should probably start labeling these machines. Let's do. We can label them on the top. Let's see, processing array. And I guess we'll just say EV assembler. Just EV assembling machine. That's fine. And then bending machine. And then forming press. Nice. Yeah, I should probably fix this. We need to make sure that there's only one space here instead of two. It's easy to fix. It's easy to fix when you cheat with World Edit. Okay. 385. Oops. No, 835. A little dyslexic there. And 91913. There we go. All fixed. Yo, it's hilarious. What up? How's it going? We are doing a little bit of autocrafting setup. I did do a couple things like in between stream. I don't remember if I had the bending machine up. I don't think I did. Also, why was that off? Anyway, yeah, so we got our assembling machine, we got our bending machine, we got our forming press. Got a couple other things I'm going to set up here. Crafting LCR. We're going to have a little single block wire mill and cable coating assembling machine. Yeah, like I had said on the Discord before, like just the little bit of auto crafting that we already have here, this feels amazing, right? And we've barely even started this, but it's already reaching that point. It's like, oh, I can just request a machine hull. Oh, I can just request a motor. Oh, I can request some nano processors. No big deal. So feeling pretty good. We got our forming press there. I guess I'll do a couple of recipes here. We're out of quartz glass. I don't have alloy smelting set up yet, so we're gonna make this stuff manually still. Does your bender have a shiny ass? Absolutely. How could it not? Dude, wasn't there some new Futurama like a year or two ago or something like that? If there was, like, I totally missed the boat on that. I heard something vaguely about it. If that did happen, I do need to go check it out. All right, there we go. A little bit of quartz glass. Let's get our patterns. We'll just grab another 16 for now. We got to figure out what recipes we want to do. Slide. Dude, how do you in this version of NEI, how in the world do you like search for multiple strings together? So like if I wanting to look for applied energistics, but then I want to like look for something specific in it, I thought maybe you could use the star, but I guess that's not it. Now see, shift backslash didn't do that. Do you need or? Yeah, see, I'm not looking for or, I'm looking for and, basically. Yeah, that would be a good way to put it. So applied and something else, specifically. Yeah, I got the or, which I don't feel compelled to use nearly as much. You should have the autocrafting in 3 to 6 years tops. That's kind of how I felt before. And won't work? Does that not work? Yeah, that doesn't work. Hmm. Oh. Arrow. Wait. Kratos, what do you mean by that? Arrow. Like, right arrow on your keyboard? Like, because that's not working. Hmm. Oh well, that's okay. Um, minus and less than. Okay. Oh, literally the. Oh, you're right. Okay, I see what you're saying. That's such a weird. They should have chosen something simpler than that, right? That does not feel intuitive. Well, I guess it is a little bit intuitive. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Solarius, as well. Yeah. I appreciate y'all. I've been wondering how to do that for a while in NEI. I feel like it's different in like in I guess JEI in later mod packs. Isn't it different? Regardless, anyway. Yeah, this is fantastic. Thank you all. So yeah, I want to be able to do our calculation processors. Did I put? I did put a couple of fluids in fluid storage, like with a fluid storage bus. So we could do some more fluid crafting, but the arrow is Twitch doing that. Oh, okay, yeah. That's cute, Twitch. Thank you so much. Um, so I do need a fluid storage bus to get redstone, molten redstone, into our machine. Dude, we're missing chests of all things. I guess we'll throw in the recipe for chests real quick. Am out of space on circuit 8. Although, speaking of those AE good loot bags that I opened last night, um, I got 8 of these guys here. Pattern capacity cards. These are so expensive to make. 2 16K storage components, advanced card, interface. Dude, these are insane. So having 8 of these is like a really nice boon early on. But I did encode the pattern for fluid. Oh, God. Hold on. That is not the recipe I want. Spruce wood. Here we go. Okay. Hey, Kaiser, what up? I've seen you in I'm gonna mispronounce his name, but Begeister's Lab stream. Yeah, good to see you. Normally I'm with my counterpart, Kat from CatsCozyGames, but she's out of town, so it's just me chilling here tonight. Can we do this now? There it is. All right. Having these like ME interfaces and fluid like storage buses and stuff on Autocraft is so huge. Yeah, I was trying to gather a couple AE loot bags, so I was like going on a little quest completing spree. And then obviously I added Fortune 3 to them. So I did like molecular assembler, so we've got a couple patterns for that. I was just trying to get the quest done, but it turned out that was pretty useful. Not opened a single loot bag yet. There's some you're in LV, right, Solarius? There's some pretty good stuff you can get in LV. Although I gotta say the MV loot bags are probably the best. So what we did, we opened like a couple LV loot bags, maybe like for us half a stack, since we were completing all the quests. So, and then we converted the rest to MV. Okay, fluid storage bus. There we go. Okay, and then I was Putting a bunch through the fluid extractor here. Dude, this song's annoying. Get out of here. There we go. Got 312,000 liters of redstone. That'll do us for a while. We'll get that automated as well eventually. But you guys' base is the coolest one I've seen on Twitch. Well, that's very high praise. Thank you very much. It helps. This is me and Cat's like 4th playthrough of GTNH. Obviously, we haven't gotten Stargate, any of those playthroughs, but one thing I've really found, though, is that it really helps to know what to expect in GTNH so that you know what kind of space you need and how to accommodate for everything. That really helps the building process a lot. Where am I gonna... I need to get a P2P over here as well, so I can start putting fluids over here. But I think I'm just gonna... I kind of like having these fluid tanks in like a logical order, which is why I like put hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. But we'll stick redstone right here. That's fine. We'll set all those like that. What else? Let's get rid of this cable first before we put our storage bus on. And then we'll set this to molten redstone. And then we can put our cable back. Yep. You still have your Steam bags. Why are you not opening anything? Are you ever going to open anything? That's funny. Or are you just like waiting on the Fortune 3 books? That I could definitely understand. I don't know even how to start something like this. Close to the personal dimension, so I'm trying to figure out the best plan. For GTNH, I recommend the personal dimension for almost everybody. You're just going to have an easier, like less lag kind of time there. It's going to be easier to build things out. You can make the personal dimension look really, really nice, We are choosing to stay in the overworld just because it's more of a challenge and probably more interesting for stream. But yeah, personal dimension is fantastic, though. Wait, am I out of signs? The hell, man? Okay. I have no idea. Hey, fair enough, fair enough. Molten redstone. Okay, perfect. So now that we have that, we can come back here. Let's try to do our little trick again. Dash, and then, what do you call that? Right caret? Shift period? Yeah. Yeah, let's get these guys right here on autocraft. Okay. Beautiful. And then we're going to need to get all the printed stuff, which is why we set up our forming press in the first place. Where am I going to put these? Because we're already kind of running out of space on our dual interfaces for the assembler stuff. I can probably stash them on circuit 2 for now. It's very temporary. Here I've got like pumps and electric pistons on circuit 1, which makes no sense. Yeah, we'll fix that in time. For now, though, get these going. We don't want the press inside these. Okay. Oops. Perfect. Cannot redeem piano. No piano covers here. Although, can I actually? If I really feel like it, I might do a piano cover. Just let me know. Apparently, that's working. Let's see. Okay. We've got, make sure I put these in the right place. Calculation, engineering, logic, and silicon. Perfect. Do I have gold plates on autocraft yet? I don't. Let's take care of that. We do have our multi-block bending machine now, which is super good. When I hear this song, I always think of Real Genius. Is that by Tears for Fears too? I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I want to bother putting poli-sci on autocraft. Yeah, no, I probably should. Okay. Let's not be lazy now. And because poli-sci is in a little bit shorter supply, we'll keep that at like 16 at a time instead. There we go. We'll probably have to use a pattern capacity card on the bending machine before any other thing. Why can I not ban you? Hello? There we go. Goodbye. And Kaiser, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Good to have you here. Real Genius is Val Kilmer movie. Oh. Gotcha. As we've established on the stream beforehand, I'm not the most cultured person when it comes to the movies, so it is what it is. Okay, so we got all of those on autocraft. Can I just can I request like 16 logic processors? Yeah. Okay. Is the forming press working? That is the question. Looks like it's not. What did we do wrong? Forming press. Okay, you're on. No valid recipe. What am I doing? Oh, I know what I've done wrong. Oh, I didn't set it to the forming press setting, so it's like defaulting to bending machine. You actually have to take the, I think it's a screwdriver, and right click the control block, and now it's in forming press mode. Yep. And there it goes. Okay. A little rookie mistake there. You screw. We got it. Yep, and those are done. Nice. So once I started making a bunch of ME interfaces, yeah, these take so many logic processors. Like literally, what does this amount to? Like 4 logic processors per interface, right? I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, ME interfaces at this point are still a little bit expensive. But good. So that's a huge, we're trying to start to put some things like storage buses, ME interfaces. I think I have dual interface in here too. Yeah. Which are super nice. And those processors were getting a little bit prohibitive. Yeah, next thing I think I'll do is just the rubber assembler and the wire mill. We've got a little place up there for single block GT machines. Should be pretty simple. Gosh, I'm trying to think. Is there like any logical order I want to any of this? Nah, not really. We can call this just assembler dual 0. Actually, no. Assembler. Oh, that's not how you spell that. 0 dual. Yeah. Okay. We'll knock out these two here. I think both of these are MV machines, right? Yeah. We can go ahead and set up our gas turbines beforehand. And I guess we'll put this other assembly machine next to this one. Speaking of screwdriver, we do want to make sure we get this right. Right click the output, input from output side allowed. And this one, going to get a dual interface. Let's get our quartz cutting knife. Yeah, what's going on with everybody tonight? Are you all just chilling, watching stuff? Are you all actually playing GTNH yourself? How are your GTNH worlds going? I know you were talking about some of your stuff earlier, Volans. You've been making crazy fast progress. Been insane. We'll call this Assembler 24 Dual. Yeah, what's up, Redwall? Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. We are increasing our autocrafting exponentially, it feels like. But that's how it feels anyway. Okay, and this is assembler. Dude, I can't spell ass. 24 dual. Okay. Hey, it's Aphens. What up? Hey, the iron capped reed scepter. Huh. I've never made a wand or scepter with reed before. Can't figure out what wand scepter to make the next for more capacity. So, hey, you use this thing right here, right? You made the iron capped reed scepter. Can we actually find? Oh, right. We got this new like search feature here. Iron capped reed scepter. So this guy right here. That's 112 capacity. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what you would make after that because Kat and I are kind of in a similar place with our wands. So I've got the iron capped quartz scepter, which is 112 capacity, same thing. And I don't actually think we've even tried to go higher than that. So I think that's a little bit out of our wheelhouse, unfortunately. Trying to get more infusion. I assume you mean infusion. Stabilization to make thalamic restore. Nice, nice. How much does that require? 8. Okay. Yeah, 8's pretty easy to get. In case you are unaware, Kaiser, gosh, which one is this? There is a super easy to make cobblestone. Is it ancient cobblestone? Yeah, this right here just needs cobblestone and 1 entropy crystal cluster, which these are obviously pretty easy to make. Very cheap on the V. And yeah, 5 Perditio to make this as well. And you can just spam these. We very easily got up to like infusion stability 50 on just this stuff and like a couple mob heads. It is super, super cheap, super easy. I would highly recommend this. Ancient cobblestone. Let's see real quick. Let's make sure we get blocking mode on these. I actually forgot to do that before. But yeah, this should be ready to go. Redwall says, doing good. Just got 2 alvearies up and running. Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah, I remember you were working on the ingredients for the alveary the other day. Just finished saffron bee for saffron is like, yeah, saffron's the best bee. I think it's the best bee like out of all of them, period. It's at the very least the best one like within reach of where you are. Yeah, the one time that I did bees myself in my solo world, I was always waiting on honey. Seed oil was okay. I always thought the pollen clusters and the royal jelly were going to be the problem. Nah, hardly. We did make about 1,000 quicksilver. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you could definitely do that too, right? Quicksilver blocks definitely work. That's a lot of mercury. Jeez. 90 stability, very nice, yeah. And the range on it is really good. Like I think the height, I think you can only go 10 below the altar, like the main altar pedestal thing, or the runic matrix. I think it's the runic matrix. You can go 10 Y levels below it, I think. But I think you can go like 17 blocks radius from it. Something crazy like that, like horizontally. Which means you can put so many blocks underneath it. You use Cinnabar. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, making mercury from like redstone, that would take forever, right? That'd be no good. Okay, this is going to be wire mill circuit 3. Let's use our screwdriver here as well. And wire mill 3. Boom. What do I know since I have to wait for the bees? I mean, I feel like we're always waiting on the bees, right? That's all good. 75%, yeah. Yeah, they're insane. Cultivate, if you don't have saffron yet, cultivated is probably the next best thing, like within your like short reach, if you're at that stage. But yeah, 75% is insanely good. And I think you get some from this yellow tinted comb as well. Yeah, you do. So hard to argue with that. Okay, we have all of these labeled. Perfect. Let's go get a couple recipes in these guys. So the infusion listed in NEI needs to match the arcane abacus reading. Yes, that's correct. At the very least has to match it, if not be greater. So you would need 8 for that Thalmic Restore, right? Yeah. Yeah, no problem. And enjoy your Thalmic Restorer once you get it. I assume you are going to use it in conjunction with the potion flask, the flight flask. Probably one of the best use cases for the Thalmic Restorer. Also, the Oblivion frames for bees. If you hit it, it says stability 20. You can do whatever you want for SPs under that. Yeah, exactly. And I assume you can match the number as well, although it's pretty easy to get more stability. I would just keep going if I were you. You made the flask last night to kill the dragon. Nice. Nice, yeah. Dude, I would never do the dragon fight without that. Okay, so one of the things we did need to make with the wire mill is we need the fine wire for these coils here. And you use these for the energy hatches. So we need recipe for energetic alloy wire. Fine. Do I actually want to make this? Yeah, let's do like 8 ingots minimum. I think that's probably pretty conservative, actually, but... what else? Tungsten steel, yeah. We need... tungsten steel fine wire, where is that? Here it is. For this one, I think we'll... No. I think we'll keep this at 32. Half, yeah. There we go. And there we go. Let's make some of these coils just to test it out. We just made the nanosuit, free flight, and night vision. I still need to look into the nanosuit. Like, the idea that you can use the nanosuit for flight, that still, like, totally goes against my intuition. I don't know how you do that. Is there, like, a short explanation for how to do that? I have a nanosuit. Although I usually use the dark armor for the most part. I mean, I've got more than a nanosuit. I've got the nanosuit boots of the Traveler, the nanosuit goggles revealing. Obviously, you get the nice jump boost. You get the nice speed boost as well. Super nice. Actually, way too fast sometimes. I'm so glad they gave us the ability to change it with the Atomic Boots mod. So much nicer. Advanced jetpack with it. Okay. I remember you saying, like, I think it was you who was saying, like, in the Getting Around chapter? Right? So I can just search for it. It's just that with the IC2 controls and keybinds. You can also hover with it, but the controls are wonky to get it set. Ah. Oh god, was I oh god, sorry. Was I hovering over it? The advanced nano chest plate. This has got to be it, right? Advanced electric jetpack. And you make that. Interesting. Oh, it does require tungsten steel. Ah. Yeah, so you definitely can't get that, like, usually I get the nanosuit into early HV. So you would definitely have to wait for this. But this is totally makeable now. It's also a decent amount of platinum. That's like 12 ingots of platinum. Yeah. Okay. So I would like to have this just simply like if something ever happened to my flight potion. Anybody who wasn't here on a Cat's Cozy Game stream yesterday, I was on Deimos, the mood of Mars, and ran out of flight potion and was just like having a hell of a time. It was nighttime as well, so I was trying to get away from the mobs, trying to jump back up to my platform to work on my ore drilling rig. That was an embarrassing time. Used that most of the time before that. Okay. Yeah, let's go to my little pin screen here. Yeah, this right here. And we'll put a pin in that. That is worth further investigation. There we go. Dude, our pin screen's looking blank these days. Jeez. We need some more projects to work on. Okay. So we got our wire mill 3. I think something I probably did not set the output correctly on those. Go fix that. Yeah, I didn't hit the output button. Although also, you're not getting power. You should be getting power. Oh, you don't have a circuit. Okay. You have a circuit. Okay, good. You also need item output, though. Okay. All fixed. And there's our coils. Perfect. Okay. All right. So the one other thing we need to do before we get to the LCR, we need to... There are other fine wire recipes that I'm sure I'll get soon. Actually, I remember at least one more of them. Electrum fine wire. We need this for like a lot of circuit crafting stuff. Yeah, let's get like a minimum 128. And put that there. Perfect. Okay. So let's look up all of our cable recipes for the assembler. We got tin cable, copper cable. Oops. Gold cable. Aluminium cable. Oops. Okay. And I guess before I forget, we also need what was it? 2x silver cable? Is that right? Yeah, 2x silver cable. And then for the EV motor, we need 2x aluminium cable. Okay. Is there anything else? No, because those just use tin. Okay. Now, I am thinking, like, maybe we should make another wire mill just so we can actually get the wire itself. God, I really, really wanted to make a wire mill, like the multi-block. I came in here the other day, I started looking at the GT++ stuff, and it's like, oh yeah, this does require IV stuff. That's super unfortunate. I love the wire mill multi-block. The extruder, I really want this too. Like when I started looking at this stuff, that's when I realized, oh, okay. We need to actually push to IV like much sooner than I had intended to. We will get power sorted before we get to IV, but here we go. Oh yeah, dude, the multis are incredible. I mean, I don't like how much longevity they have in the pack, right? Like, I wish they became obsolete by something else eventually. But in a lot of cases, you're just making more extruders, right? Yeah, right up into the end, and just running them in parallel. It's my understanding. But you know, at this point in the game, they're really, really nice to have. Um, you know, yeah. Let's go ahead and commit to this. We'll go ahead and get the stuff going for it. We want one more HV wire mill, then one more gas turbine. Make 6 motors. Do we have any HV circuits? No, we don't. Let's make 4. Yeah. Your sorting power just got personal dimension up. Saplings to industrial coke for benzene. Yep. Yep. I'll probably put off nitro for a while until I really feel like I need it, and we'll just scale benzene because you can scale benzene very far. Before benzene got blacklisted in the XL turbine, in a previous world that Kat and I were in, we just scaled benzene and used that in the XL even, and it took us all the way to fusion. I never actually like felt a strong need for nitro. Even though, like, obviously that is a good choice to make, right? And we'll definitely be making nitro this time because, you know, it's the only thing I can put into the gas turbine or the XL. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we need 2 HV hulls as well. HSSG coils and the EBF. It's just sucking us dry of CBD. Yeah, oh gosh, yeah. If you're still relying on CBD at that stage, yeah. Well, you should be in good shape soon. That's probably what we are going to end up working on and completing next week. We'll do 2 ICOs and hopefully like 5 to 10 LGTs. Okay, there we go. Let's get another ME interface real quick. Where's my quartz knife? I can never find anything in my backpack. You know, actually, can't I make HSSG coils right now? Dude, I didn't even think about that. We've already got an HSSG in order to get the rocket, the tier 2 rocket. Where am I looking? Yeah, dude, these are totally something we should check into soon. Let's put that in the pin list. There we go. Thank you for the reminder, Avens. Eye twitching when I had Cantho coils on blast furnace. CBD burn rate was what it was. Said okay, time for benzene. Also, what up, Sean? Hello. Yeah. So on the world previous to this one, so it was Cat and mine third world. I tried to take diesel to where it needed to go, and I actually didn't even do CBD, but we got all the way to EV, and I was just like, this is so painful. And I started looking at the recipe for CBD, and I don't know what it was about it at the time. I was just like overwhelmed, and I just thought, no, where's my benzene? I want my benzene setup back. And so that's what we did. And I've never strayed from benzene since. God, I was also trying to do nuclear to try to make power, and it was such a pain in the butt. Like, I did so much work all to make 1 EV amp, and I was so miserable. Never again. Circuit 1 on the wire mill is going to be a little bit slow, right? Especially on a single block HV machine. However, it's also going to be the most flexible thing for us. So until we get our multi-block wire mill, that's what I'll probably have to do. Maybe I'll make a 16x single block wire mill. But just don't like being limited on power. Yeah, it's a pretty horrible feeling, right? Kat and I are definitely getting there in this world, right? I am starting to feel limited. Like benzene is barely keeping up right now whenever I run those EBFs and TPV coils. So yeah, that's why power is like very, very near future for us. I'm gonna work a ton on that. Okay, circuit 1, item auto output. There we go. Usually do benzene. My buddy wanted to do CBD this time. Worst decision. I hate him now. Oh no. New CBD could create such drama. Well, you're about to fix it though, right? Can't wait for steam. I can't wait for methane gas. I can't wait. Yeah. GTNH is just an endless I can't wait for cycle. Exactly. All right, let's get some recipes going here. So, tin cable. Oh, actually, real quick, I don't think I put blocking mode on those. Yeah, I did not. Okay, good. Haha, the joys of Thumbcraft. Breaking and placing shrooms. Um, I'm embarrassed to say this, that um, Kat and I are still doing the shrooms, even now. I know that there are other things that we should be doing for V at this point. We're gonna have to like almost take like a week of stream just like delving into like all the Thumbcraft stuff. We've got to hook up applying logistics of Thumbcraft. We got so much to do in that regard. We're actually way behind on Thumbcraft at this point in the game. But you know, you get so easily distracted by all the other shinies. How much of this do we want to make? Probably 64 at a time, right? Let's just do that for all of these. Yeah. The moment the machine fails, oh my god, that sound, Sean. Such an awful sound. I think I've actually avoided that sound more in this playthrough than any other playthrough, though. I'm kind of proud of that. Dude, already out of patterns. Okay. Let's try to make 32 this time. Oh, no. Glowstone plate. Glowstone plate. Oh my god. Do I have an interface in the cutting machine? I don't. Hmm. Okay. You know, we're in the spirit of fixing autocrafting. It would be remiss of me to not attempt to fix this problem right here. Let's go ahead and get... we are going to need a dual interface for this because we're not providing it with lubricant separately. So every cutting machine recipe will have to have lubricant in it, which I kind of prefer that consistency. That one kid that is bad. Your name is hard to say. Also, hello. Or hard to read, rather. Hello, hello. Come on in. Also, Brochacho coming on in. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the ancient cobble tip. Went from 6 to 16 with only 2 layers. Dude, it is so easy. Yeah, it's kind of broken, actually. Okay. Real quick. We did get dual interface into the... Oh, God. Oh, not these. Oh. Okay. We'll make a recipe for these. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I'll call you that one kid. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. We are doing all the auto crafting setup right now. We're like mid EV. Could you call us mid EV? I guess so, right? We gotta do nuclear stuff. We gotta like just do a bunch of quest cleanup, honestly. But we're on our way to IV. I just need to fix power. That's like the big looming thing right now. Plus industrial apiary on your CBD EV line. Oh gosh, dude, I've never actually made an industrial apiary for that exact reason. Just because alvearies are so good. I know they do have their uses later on though. People die when that sound happens. People would play like me. Yeah. So I guess the question is, Sean, has that happened in your world at all? I feel like I heard it on your stream one time. I might be making that up, or I might be spitting facts. I'm not sure which. Mine 4 veins of salt. Oh, God. Oh, that sounds awful. It has not happened. Okay, I believe you. Well, you were one of the few, Sean. What do we want to? So we can just put this recipe like in any of the 4 forming press interfaces, right? I'll just throw it up here. Okay, what do we need now? Nothing? Yes. Let's freaking go. And then we're going to need a glowstone recipe. Let's multiply this like 64 plates. Yeah. That should be good. Okay, there's our dual interface. Let's get our quartz knife. I should just probably like keep that on my person today while I'm doing all this. Cutting machine. Yeah, just cutting machine. And pop that in. Okay, can we get 32 more patterns? We certainly can now. And that should be going. Perfect. What I'd like to see. Then again, if a tree falls, no. Okay, all right. Well, you had me convinced, Sean. Now I'm not so convinced, huh? Okay. Get our cable coating assembler. Let's pop all those in. We also need the silver cable recipe. I guess we can do like. We should probably just do 64 of those as well. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that kind of makes me want to do 2x wire mill now. Oh my gosh. And then that kind of makes me want to do 4x wire mill as well. Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh. Do I want to do that? Oh, you kind of need 2x for like the coil blocks as well. Man. I mean, these are easy machines to make, right? Just a couple of HV wire mills. Let's do it. Wire is really, really important, right? We might as well. We're in the autocrafting mode. Let's do this. Let's see, we're gonna need 12 HV motors. We're gonna need 4 HV hulls. What else do we need? We're gonna need 8 HV circuits. Let's get those going. Okay. Haven't heard it, but I have come back, logged in, and blast furnace was out of power. Oh god. Well, that's a little easier to have happen, right? So much more power hungry. Let's see. Any other cutting recipes we want to do right now? Maybe like diamond block. Yeah, we could do diamond plate real quick. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. Don't click that. Oh, actually, you can't click that. Never mind. Get out of here. Okay, everything should be crafted up now. Let's see. 2 wire mill. Yep. 2 gas turbine. I think the auto crafting is snowballing, guys. We have a snowball rolling down the hill. And it is glorious. And dude, I've totally given up on like shuttering the pipes properly. I'm just ultimate lazy mode when it comes to that. So fluorine, what is an easy way to get it? Sean, initially I think you probably need to do cryolite dust, electrolyzing. Yeah, electrolyzing cryolite dust. You can also do black stone lilies, which will give you black granite dust, which you then centrifuge, I believe. Yeah, you centrifuge it. It gives you 1 biotite dust for every 5 black granite dust. And then you throw the biotite dust into an electrolyzer. And unfortunately, the single block, until you get the multi block, the single block is a huge pain in the butt for this one because you need empty cells and you're going to have to sort that. I mean, that's doable, right? But you get 4,000 fluorine for 44 biotite dust. But realistically, you're going to get it from cryolite dust before. I think it's a decent return as well. Yeah, 10 cryolite dust gives you 6,000 fluorine. Some aluminium as well. This is probably the way to go. You should put all of those into a PA. That's actually not a that's actually not a bad idea. Totally did not think about that. Also, what up, Diddy? How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Come on in, Raiders. We're mega chilling here. Let's see, what have I done? We're basically auto crafting today while Cat's out of town. So we're bending machine, we're doing forming press. I have a crafting LCR that I'm going to get online soon. And better late than never, maybe. I'm kind of putting together some single blocks as well. I did do a processing array for a couple circuits back here. So like we got like circuit 1, 2, 3, and 8 on this PA. But yeah, I could throw these wire mills into a PA. I don't know if I feel like crafting that right now, but we'll see. How was Diddy's stream, by the way? Hope you all had fun. Did Diddy get anything done? Let's see. We're going to do circuit 2 and we're going to do circuit 4. The one thing about the PAs, they are still kind of prohibitively expensive. I mean, you need like, what, a stack and a half of tungsten steel? And while we are making more of it, we don't quite have it coming out of our ears yet, so. No, of course not. Started on mega benzene. Now, mega benzene, what does that mean exactly? Mega benzene. Does that just mean like using a mega I thought you were already using like a mega distillation for benzene. No? Let's see. Did I already get these coded? I think I did. Yeah. Okay, no, we Gucci. Moving from one ICO to quad oh, okay. Mega DT. Okay, so you weren't using Mega DT. Okay. And yacht tank storage. Yeah, I guess yacht makes sense when you're moving to that level of infrastructure. But you're using the Mega for distilled water. Oh, wow. Okay. Good to know. I think we're going to start out with 2 ICO right away for our power when we get that set up. Which should be coming in the near future, like probably next Sunday or Monday. We're gonna get started on that. And that's probably actually gonna be overkill for. Well, I don't know. We'll make the appropriate amount of distillation towers. I think I'll end up starting with 8, 2 quad distillation towers. I don't know. It's been a while since I did it. I don't remember the calculations exactly. Oh right, I don't have. I need interfaces for those wire mills. Yeah, that's right. But getting started on mega benzene, that's good. Sounds like you did do something. Yeah, no, we are just chilling while Cat is away. We're doing the autocrafting that I can't be asked to do off stream because it's boring. So I'm doing it for to entertain you all somehow. I don't know. Let's see. Set these on blocking mode. Yeah, there we go. But how's everybody else doing who just came in here? You playing GTNH? How are your worlds? Are you making progress? Are you twiddling your thumbs like I often do? Let's see. Let's get these out. Actually, did I set these properly? Can't remember. Let's see, screwdriver. Oh, I did not. Aha. There we go. Gotcha. So what are you doing right now? I'm confused. Well, I don't know like how much knowledge you have of modded Minecraft. This is applied energistics. If you don't know that, it's like a way of automating things basically. And so I've got all these different wire mills. They make different thicknesses of wire, which you need for like all kinds of different recipes, all kinds of different cables, and there's like multiple applications of it. Where is your partner in crime? She is out of town, unfortunately. Just had to go visit her mother. Don't know what that's all about. Weird. But I'm here. How would you say it? Bacheloring it up? Yeah. Yeah, so we chilling tonight. Let's see. Do we have these online now? 1 and 3. No. Okay, I didn't name them. Whoops. Getting distracted. Imagine leaving the house. I know, right? Isn't she's supposed to be an agoraphobe? I don't know what she thinks she's doing. Really not enjoying the magic grind right now. Uh-oh. Oh no. Trying to be able to change vibes. Oh, so you're doing witchery. Ah. Yeah, it can be, especially if you're not familiar with the witchery mod, it can be a little annoying. Once you wrap your head around it, it's really not that bad. And honestly, the witchery mod has so much more depth to it than what you actually have to do to get those biome potions. Most people just stop like right around here. So like, you start on this quest right here, Cauldron Bubble, and then you just need to get down to like what, right here, somewhere around here. That's not too bad. Yeah, you got to get your altar up. You got to do all that garbage, but once you get it, you're done. Yo, Zayden. Hi and bye to you as well, my friend. Have to get distillery though, right? Yes, you do, unfortunately. Um, so what can be also be prohibitive is if you have not been diligent with your Thaumcraft, you need ADV, which means you need the right capacity wand in order to be able to do this. Or the right gear discount, whatever. But this could be the big like roadblock in your witchery stuff, so definitely keep this in your vision. What's your voltage like? Well, we're in EV right now. So that is tier 4. As you can see, if you're not familiar with GTNH, there are like a ton of different tiers, and their difficulty or like complexity and longevity kind of start to go up exponentially, especially once you start getting into UV, UHV, UEV. It's my understanding anyway. Never gotten past tier 7 here. Your wand only holds 50? Oh no. Oh no. There is a 75 capacity wand that you can make. Let me see if I can go find which one I made real quick. I think it was a scepter actually. Scepter, no. Maybe it's over here. I may not be able to find it. Hold on. No, that's 50. The one in my bag is 112. Oh, wait, here we go. No. God, maybe Cat has it. Actually, Cat might be holding on to it. There was a 75 capacity wand that we were able to make that I think required 60 V. So you just need to be able to get like a decent V discount with your 50 wand. And you were able to do it. Gold banded Greatwood Scepter. Yeah, Value's got it. There you go. Yeah. When was the last time you saw the Minecraft night sky? Well, that's a good question. Is EPM faster than all the other tiers combined? Yeah. Which is ironic that Kat and I stopped at ZPM, but it's because we did not have lutetium. So, super sad day. Also, yeah, it's majestic. Look at that sky. Wow. Oh, you know something I wanted to do? I kind of wanted to be like a teacher and go check Kat's work. she set up applied energistics on her own. I think I only helped her with like one small thing. She set up the basics of it for the B dimension. Hold on. He hasn't lit this place up properly. Figures. Let's see. Get my proper gear on here. There we go. But yeah, she's been building a good. Yeah, she's like built for like another 2.5 hours after stream last night. Okay, we can see our combs and our roller jelly and stuff. Okay. She's got a couple 4K cells. Okay, good start. Good start. ME IO port. I told her she didn't need this right away, but she insisted. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Wasting a channel. Good, good. ME interface. Advanced item filter, and she's got Imperial and Industrious with ignore. Well, which one was it? Was it ignore NBT or ignore meta? I forget which one it was, but either way, looks like she's got that working. Get the cable all the way over here. She's got her lone capacitor bank, which Diddy was talking about that on his stream earlier. All you need is one MV gas turbine to power all the alvearies, basically. It's definitely good to know, because otherwise you might not know like how much energy you're wasting if you didn't do it like that. Yeah. Okay, so wait. Uh-oh. Where's the where's the queen? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, no, no. Oh, she has a buffer chest in between. Oh god. I don't know, why did she do that? Yeah, that's a mistake. Because otherwise the drones and the princesses don't know any better. they're not going to respect that item filter that she put over here. Did I fix? I should probably fix this for her. Should we wait? No, no, no. We want things to keep producing. Okay, let's grab all this. We'll get an extra item conduit. She almost had it. He almost had it. I'm still proud. Okay. Okay, orange. We can just set this one to orange instead. Okay. That should work. Come over here. Let's see. Industrious, Imperial, and Saffron. Okay. These are industrious. Imperial here. Saffron here. What was this? Oh, nothing. Okay. Saffron, Imperial. Okay. Well, I still think she did a good job. Okay. Yes, Kat did a great job. Yeah, exactly. No. We all claps in the chat for Kat. She did good. This is only her second time ever messing with applied energistics, so. And I basically wasn't helping her at all on stream, so. She's also been building. I know she was trying to do this this like main part of the temple up here. I don't know. I told her she should do like a second story here. I'm not sure if she's going to do that or not. And we'll see. Yeah, dude, I think we have more than enough room for bees. This is probably going to end up being overkill, right? I don't know. What do you think, Diddy? Is this overkill? Are we ever going to fill up this amount of space? I feel like no. But I could be wrong. Okay. And then I still got to do CropBot. Okay. It's coming soon. It's coming soon. What's the command to check your warp? I think it's just /check warp, all one word, right? Yeah. It only checks your permanent warp though, so I don't think it checks your. Oh god, what are the other two types of warp? There's like temporary warp, and then there's like, I don't know, normal warp, some shit like that. I don't know. I can't be asked to remember. Well, you ain't attempting what we're attempting, so probably not. Yeah, that is very true. I feel like even if we were, I feel like that would be an insane amount of room for bees. I mean, I think all of your current bees could fit, would only take up like 1/10 of that area or something. I might be a little bit off, but okay. So we got wire mill. Let's go ahead and do recipes. So we've got like all these different cables here. Let's go ahead and do wire mill recipes for those as well. And then we should hopefully never have to worry about those like basic like tin cable, copper cable, etc. That would be the ideal. We'll set all these to like 128 wire. Copper wire. We do need annealed copper as well, don't we? Okay. You know, actually, let's do. Since this is just a single block HV, let's just keep it at like 32 ingots. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do annealed copper as well. So I think you need that for some like advanced circuits or something. There we go. We need gold wire as well. Aluminium wire. We also need 2x aluminium wire. Okay. Also need 2x silver wire. Get that. Oh, yo, A-Long, thank you for the follow. Why 32 all at once? So basically, it's like, it's kind of a, for the future, like, so let's say that you're down to like 3 of a wire left and you need 8. So what's going to happen is it's going to craft 32 wire for you so that like next time you need that wire, you've got some extra in the system and you don't have to like be crafting on demand constantly. So like it'll, so whenever you are like your supply is really low, it'll craft these little batches for you essentially. It's a nice little tactic to use. We need copper nickel as well. And you can do that for a lot of different things, like not just wire. I would highly recommend doing this, like once you have like a decent flow of resources, which if you're at this point in applied logistics, you probably should, right? Yeah, buffer. Yeah. That's another way to think of it, yeah. Let's do... Always need a lot of electrum. So let's do that. Okay. These are all circuit 1 recipes. These are circuit 2. And the more I think about it, processing array was probably a good idea. We can fix that in post. It's fine. Okay, so if I needed extra gold cable, actually, let's pick something else. Pin cable. Let's say I needed just 1. Okay, so it's going to craft me 64 of this. Hopefully... The only bad thing about this is, like, this is kind of a bigger deal since we're only using single block, so it's a little bit slower. If you had multi-block, it wouldn't be a big deal, but it's going to make all 64 of the tin wire before it begins to make 64 of the tin cable. So that's kind of the only downside, if you want to call it, for that. I mean, once you get multi-blocks, like the GT++ multi-blocks for all this stuff, is a total non-issue. Like, even there, like, we waited, what, an additional 20 seconds maybe to start the tin cable flowing. So, it's not too bad. Autocraft AE2 parts before getting too deep in the AE2. Yeah, absolutely, Sean. That was one of the reasons why I went for the forming press. I was debating that, and then I thought, you know, just having access to these processors, because I kept running out of logic processors and engineering processors, and I was like, okay, time to fix this problem right now. But yeah, we got a rubber assembler, we got wire, well, we got 4 different wire mill circuits, we got our multi-forming press. Time to do LCR crafting. And the main reason for that is all of these circuit boards right here. It's nice to have these on autocraft. Yeah, let's get to it. And I'll show you all how I do my LCR setup. It's not really that complicated, I guess, but kind of the best way I figured out how to do it. Again, utilizing a subnet. Oh God, which? Okay, negative 905. There we go. And let's just go ahead and cut out a bunch of this. with our best friend, World Edit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and prettify this. It'll only take a second. 1065, 12. 91913. Yeah, you start memorizing all these codes when you start messing with World Edit. Axor. Yeah, we are using it solely for aesthetic purposes, right? But dude, trying to do all of this in the overworld already started to get overwhelming, even just at EV. And if we want to stay in the overworld and not lose morale, we had to go World Edit. So it is what it is. I'm usually not a big fan of utilizing stuff like that. I like making builds legit, not relying on that, but it just wasn't going to happen in this world. Not if we want to get to the end. Let's see. Oh, actually, I'm totally screwing this up. There we go. And dude, I love this felt stone block so much. It was AXA who showed that to me originally. Nice. Actually, we. Gosh, this isn't centered. I'm about to get triggered. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. 835. Last little bit right here. There we go. All right. That'll do for now. Okay, let's get our. We are going to run this with an EV energy hatch, and we'll probably end up overclocking that to Ivy with 2 hatches pretty early on, but for now that's fine. We'll do an output bus right here. This is where we've been putting them lately. We keep the block underneath the controller block, just a normal casing, so we can put another energy hatch there later. Let's get our PTFE. Cooper nickel. And let's see, how do we want to do this? Oh, also let's get our maintenance hatch. Okay. So we've got 4 input, or oh, good darn. Actually, these were supposed to be input hatches. Whoopsie. You can fix that. Well, you know what? It's actually a perfect candidate for autocrafting. Input hatch. LV. We've got polyethylene and storage, right? Yeah. 448,000 liters, perfect. Should go right there. Let's see if that works real quick. 4 input hatch. Oh yeah, there we go. By the way, is the music too loud for anybody? Or can you barely hear it? Or kind of wondering about the audio levels earlier. Hopefully it's in the right place. Just checking. Okay, so we're gonna put our input bus. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Put our ME interface directly onto it. And we do want this to be whole block because we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 input hatches. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 different sides of this ME interface are going to have fluid P2Ps, and then they're going to have corresponding fluid P2Ps on each of these input hatches. So we can have a recipe that requires up to 4 different fluids, and they'll all go and separate correctly to the input hatches. You can have 1 fluid output from each of the faces of the dual interface. At least last time I did this, that's the way it worked. So let's see. Get our memory card out. Let's get some Flux cable out. Color applicator. Also, oh yeah, we're gonna need a little space down here. There we go. Okay, perfect. Dude, did I get rid of something important just now? Oh, no. I hope not. Hold on. I'm gonna look at the stream real quick. Oh, dude, I'm really far behind y'all. Oh, it was just stone. Okay, okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. Okay. Okay. Let's extend our line over here. Come in like this. Okay. Actually, we're wanting to come in like that because we want to have access to this so we can put our quartz fiber so we can provide the subnetwork with a little bit of power. And then place all of our cable. It gets to be a little bit, I don't know if you would call this spaghetti back here, but a little unsightly, but it's fine. Okay. So these should be online. Yes, they are. Okay, perfect. Change all of these to fluid first. Okay, there we go. And then same thing that I did over by the processing array. We're just going to label these like 1, 2, 3, 4, which is to differentiate them. Other than that, naming really doesn't matter here. And then we'll give them corresponding, let's see, bind to input. We'll bind to 1 here. Bind to number 2 here. 3 here and 4 there. Okay, so these are all linked exactly as they should be. Let's give this like a different color, just to our little mini subnetwork color here. And then we'll make the rest of this blue. That's the color of our main network. All right. And now, I believe we'll be in good shape just to finish the rest of this off. Hopefully we have enough casing. Oh, I counted perfectly. Look at that. And maintenance, and boom, there we go. Get a little Bruce fancy sign. LCR. Let's get our, what do you call it? Cutting knife out. And we'll call this LCR dual, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's also make sure that we're getting power. Like I said before, I've like totally given up on shuttering the pipe. I'm so done with GT fluid pipe at this particular point. I guess I could be using fluid conduit, but yeah, whatever. Let's see, make sure our output's facing the proper way. There we go. Oop, don't put that there. All right. And power's on. Okay, time to test. Okay. I guess we should start doing some of our circuit boards, right? Don't have, although I should probably just wait and, not wait, but only use it for fluids that I have on storage at the moment, like hooked up properly to storage, which I don't even know if I have iron 3 chloride in storage yet. I actually think I do. Yeah, we don't even have it hooked up to AE or anything. Okay, I've been putting it off. I'll show anybody who wants to see real quick our fluid storage room, which is a work in progress aesthetically. But over here, we pretty much filled out this space entirely. So we actually need 32 channels for each of these sections. 16 of those channels are for P2Ps, and then the other 16 are for storage, fluid storage buses that go underneath, in between here. So it actually looks like I do need to, and this one's getting full up as well. We don't really have storage buses on these yet, but yeah, I think I just need to get another P2P going here. So we'll do it symmetrical with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And dude, I actually do not have enough Fluix. Oh God. Oh dear God. We are almost out of Fluix entirely. Okay. Let's do our little cheaty thing that we do. Turn in the coin quest. Get another 24. That'll hold us over. Barely. Okay. Let's get our P2Ps out. Memory card. Color applicator. Okay. There we go. And this is going to be red for our subnetwork. Get P2P on there. Couple of dense cable. Looks like 3 will be fine. Okay. Let's go get a P2P on the other side on our main controller. And down here, work in progress once again. How are we doing on these channels here? On the subnetwork. 6. Okay. That's fine. We'll just come around like, oh, I totally bridged the network. Okay. Don't do that. It was not part of the plan. We're going to call this Fluid Storage 2, I believe. Or, actually, we've already done Fluid Storage 2, haven't we? Fluid Storage 3? Wait. Have I actually been sharing that P2P? We got to go check this real quick. So we've got this right here. Oh, God. Yeah, the channels are all screwed up here. Okay, there we go. So 15 on here, 15 over there. Ooh, okay. Let's switch this one over to Fluid Storage 3. So bind to input. Okay, so now, as soon as these channels show up properly. Yeah, that's using 15. So we can actually share these two for now. So I will, first we have to hook this up. Get this hooked up real quick. There we go. Now we can see everything. Yeah, I think we're gonna hook that up to Fluid Storage 1, which is using 15 circuits. Don't know why this is having issues right now, though. We bound to Fluid Storage 3. Let's go back to the controller, see if we messed anything up. Well, we did mess something up, but... Yeah, device online linked input side, Fluid Storage 3. Maybe it's just taking that long to... Yeah, it was just taking a long time. Okay. So that's all online again. And we've got plenty of channels over here to work with. So now we can do things such as... Let's see. We want a super tank. Oh god, bronze rotor. Okay. Fix that real quick. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so this is going to be for iron chloride 3. Or iron 3 chloride. Right, we also need a storage bus. Fluid storage bus, to be exact. We're missing fluix cable. Okay. All right, video game. There you go. Now you can do the thing. One other thing we're going to need is to bring cable over here to iron 3 chloride. We're going to need like a fluid import bus, I guess. I had one from a quest. I haven't been using these until recently. Fluid import. How hard are these to make? They only have a shaped crafting recipe. Oh. I think we have room in our molecular assembler for this. Yeah, we do. Okay. We probably are going to make quite a few of these. We need lapis screws. Dude, how do you even make a lapis screw? Bolts. Right. Oh, that is so obnoxious. Okay, okay. Go get some lapis. Jeez. Let's just make like 8 stacks of rods so we don't have to think about it again for a while. Okay, it's like decently quick. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just take 4 here. We'll throw them in the cutting machine real quick. Oh, we don't have any lubricant in it. That's right. Okay. We'll get that stuff auto-crafted later. For now, we got a couple here. Import bus. There we go. Gotcha. Let's go set up our storage bus first before we start putting that on import. You know, we could use some travel anchors around here. It's getting close to time. Iron 3 chloride. There we go. Let's get our Fluix cable in here properly. Get a storage bus. Put the filter on the storage bus also to iron 3 chloride. Okay. Now is this online? It is online. Okay, good. We'll do like green for this. Okay. Perfect. Let's go back to our main. Uh-oh. Applied Logistics is not happy. Okay. Okay, we're back. Don't know why. Now, that was happening when I was actually leaving the dimension. And my first thought was, okay, well, we haven't chunk loaded something. Turns out there was like part of the subnet, the main subnet, that was not chunk loaded. So that's always a big problem. But I don't know why it did that just now. How many? Okay, we've got 3 free channels on here. Oops. There we go. That's good. Obviously, we're going to make a proper chemical reactor setup for this eventually, but yeah, it's just a matter of priorities in this game. There we go. Fluid import. Are you going to take... There we go. Okay. I don't know if we'll ever need to speed that up. Probably not. Actually, let's just check our system. Iron 3 chloride. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we can do some of these board recipes. For example, the number 1 board that we're needing right now is the advanced circuit board. Let's get that in there. Okay. Now the question is, like, do we do just one of these at a time? I did only put LV input hatches, so we could only do 32 of this recipe total if we wanted to. I'm just going to keep this at 1 right now. And we can always change that later. Did I not name the interface? Oh, it's right here. That's right. You know, that reminds me, I think we had like an interface that shouldn't be listed here. If I can go find that real quick. Yeah, this thing right here. What are you doing, dude? Dude, you're not supposed to be showing. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, let's go to our this thing right here, and let's just call it LCR. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I guess we can put the recipe in right here. Make sure it's turned on as well. There we go. Okay. We don't have epoxy circuit boards hooked up, so we also need to get that on there. Which means we also need to get sulfuric acid hooked up. I think we do have it over there. I think we just don't have a fluid storage bus, so let's see if we're able to fix this easily with that. Dude, I've been dropping a lot of frames. Internet not happy again tonight. No buenas. Okay. Get our fluid storage bus. Okay. Let's go ahead and label this while I'm thinking about it. Iron 3 chloride. Okay. Yeah, there's our sulfuric acid right there. We should just be able to... This is already locked, so we can just safely pop this on here. Filter this on sulfuric acid. And yeah. Now we should have that available. So now, theoretically, we should be able to add this recipe as well. LCR. Okay. Okay, so can we request an advanced circuit board now? Okay. Kind of looks like it. Okay, crafting epoxy circuit board. Ooh. Should not be taking that long. All right. What did we forget? Back from Netflix. Right on. What were you watching, Bro Chacha, if you don't mind me asking? Kat and I need to watch House of the Dragon. That came out on Sunday. Still haven't gotten it to it. Output bus. Oh, we didn't put a interface on this. Okay. Yeah, we can fix that pretty easily. Dude. Okay. I guess another thing we need to put on autocraft is flux cable. Yeah, let's add that. So yeah, it's this assembler recipe, right? We need to be able to make quartz fiber. I think the best recipe is the charge Certus quartz rod, right? That's in a wire mill. We can just use any of our wire mills for that. You need to put this through a lathe. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, this is why I hadn't screwed with this. This is why I use the coins for this. I'm watching a show called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Oh god. Been there. Do we use... Yeah, distilled water doesn't matter. Well, it shaves off 10 seconds off the recipe, but we don't have distilled water at the moment, so we'll just use normal water. We're going to have to put that into the system as well. And then we also have to get charged Certus quartz. So this LCR recipe, yeah, this is one of the big reasons you get the LCR for auto crafting as well, as for the applied energistics garbage. Okay. Well, we can sort all that out in a moment. Get our interface /back. And there we go. Let's put that back. Oh, and the craft finished. Okay, perfect. So now we can request advanced circuit boards whenever we like. Oh yeah, that's so much faster. Okay, yeah. That's the way it should be. All right, that should help our circuit crafting out a decent bit. But yeah, I guess it's time to tackle this flux cable. Because I don't want to keep buying this from the coins anyway. Like, that's annoying. We're going to need so much more. Musicals aren't really my thing, but I found myself really enjoying the show. It really depends on what the musical is, but not for me. Yo, Geronimo, what up? Thanks for tuning into the alt channel, as it were. Cat's off on out of town visiting her mother this weekend, so we are big chilling here. I needed to get some of this auto crafting stuff set up because our auto crafting was in a very pitiful state. Even at the end of stream last night. But as you can see, we are getting there. We're in a much better place than we were. All it took was a couple machines too. We got our first processing array up. We put an assembler in there. I want to put 4 EV assemblers in there ultimately, but we'll wait on power for that. Didn't know this was a thing. Yeah, I've only done like a stream 1 or 2 times on here. Just when I don't feel like playing by myself. You know what I mean? So, also, we can kind of keep a little record of our, stuff that happens off stream. So, have you heard of the play Twisted? I think I have. Wait a minute. Okay. I've seen this poster before. Okay. Yeah. I've not seen. Although this is wait, is this the right thing though? Revisionist parody of the 1992 film Aladdin. Yeah, that's what I thought looking at the poster. Interesting. Okay. Might have to check that out. It's amazing. Okay. Fair enough. Dude, there's some musicals can have some really, really good music. I did have the pleasure of like actually, you could technically call it conducting a musical. It's called The Last 5 Years, and it was a small orchestra pit of just 5 people, but I was having to play piano and like lead our little ensemble at the same time. It was oh my god, that was like a brain expanding experience. That took every fiber of my being and attention to do. Let's get this recipe right here. You devised a plan to get a new computer. I completely forgot about your computer situation, Geronimo. Oh my gosh. For anybody who doesn't know, Geronimo has an awesome stream that you should check out. So We'll do a quick shout out if we can. Which approve of my account for doing this? Hey, we can do that. Unfortunately, Geronimo's computer went kaput recently, but he says he has the world saved, so be back eventually. It's got some crazy freaking builds in that world. Sweet relief. Now I can learn what I should do next. Yeah. Well, yeah. Hope you're able to get that sorted out soon. Sounds like you have a plan, so you're headed in the right direction. Okay, so we got that recipe. We can just put this in any old assembler, right? I don't think there'll be any like circuit interference. I think we can just put it in like circuit 3 or something for now. Hello, I'm Diddy. Why do you do this, Diddy? I'm new here. I can teach you Minecraft. So we got that recipe. Wire mill. Now this can just go in any circuit. Let's get this real quick. Got 4 different wire mills right now. We can just throw it in circuit 4. Yeah. And then we need a lathe as well. Oh god. Not a lathe. All right, this is the stream. This is the autocrafting stream. I would normally look at that and just be like, no, I'm gonna do it later, but we're gonna do it right now. HV lathe. Let's freaking go. 2 HV holes. 3 HV motors. Looks like we need 4 HV circuits. And yeah, I did craft a couple more CPUs. These are like the most basic CPU setups you could possibly imagine, right? But we'll get some more. We'll get more coprocessors. Even though I still don't know what these things do, right? Does anybody have like a explain to a 5-year-old way of explaining what coprocessing units do? More things at one time? Something like that? Had baby duty missed it? Oh, yeah, our Mars trip, where is that clip? There's a clip on Cat's Cozy Games, but I don't know how entertaining it was or is to look back at, but yeah, essentially Cat did not have her oxygen tanks in. So it was a very short trip for Cat, unfortunately. Yeah, there it is. But other than that, it went well. And then I actually went to Deimos as well, the one of the moons of Mars. And we have our first ore drilling rig. I'm sure you've seen this before, Geronimo, but one of these guys. I put 10 compressed chests on it. I really hope that's enough. There was no lapis vein, so hopefully it won't get overloaded. We'll see what happens. It lets AE do molecular assembler recipes in parallel. Oh, so it only... Oh, that's interesting. So for all of our other auto crafting, it doesn't really matter then, right? This is the only time it matters is for molecular assemblers. That's so funny because, like, I mean, I guess you will end up with quite a few of these, but that's such a, for GTNH, that's like such a niche use case. Thank you, Value. There's our gas turbine. There's our, no. There's our lathe, but no. We're missing electrum ingot. Oh my god. Freaking kidding me? Dude, I'm out of, oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna have to set up a alloy smelter as well. Let's see. Silver. Gold. Okay. How much did I need? Like 10? That clip, what? I know. Yeah. Like, it does not, there's no warning. It's just, you die. Plain and simple. There we go. And get our piston. Dude. Come on now. You want 64 more electrum? No. There. Weird. Okay. 100% relatable, yeah. It's an easy mistake to make, right? It's not just molecular assemblers, Drado says. Be interested to know how else it can affect things. Either way, I mean, you know, everybody always puts the processors on, so you know, just do it, right? Okay, one more hot and fluid pipe down here. Okay. Gas turbine, lathe. Let's get our screwdriver. Input from output allowed. Let's get our nether quartz knife as well. Oh, I am going to need an interface. We'll get that in a second. Both experience information I've seen online processing tasks just run in parallel anyway. Shiny gave a very convincing demonstration. Oh, interesting. Okay. I wish I could have seen that. So we do need an interface. Okay. I love being able to just request these interfaces now. So I wasn't making them at all. I kind of avoided them for the longest time. But once you get them on Autocraft, they're very non-prohibitive. And we'll just call this lathe. And make sure item auto output is selected. And then I think that should be good. So now, oh goodness, okay. Now we should be able to do this recipe. We're going to ignore the dust. Don't need to put that in here. Okay, there we go. Okay, then we got like what? 2 more recipes here. We got the charged Certus quartz dust. Very simple. You know what? We should probably do this in like batch of 64. Yeah. He made a CPU with no coprocessors, sent it a large crafted, and it was still doing 12 plus things at once. Sounds like a really good test. Well, there you go. Now, I wonder if that's like something kind of unique to GTNH. Or if that would be like applied energistics in all mod packs. Okay, put this in the LCR. Then we have one more recipe. We do need to do a little something. We do need a source of water. Let's grab... We actually have a super tank of water just sitting... Where is it? Oh, yeah. I had it over here. This was when I was making a different area for our fish catchers. So they're all surrounded by 5 water source blocks now. Got 36 of them, and they still don't keep up with ethanol production. So, whatever. I could double it, I could triple it, but biodiesel's really not a priority right now. Could be a bug. Oh, I wouldn't know enough to say whether that was likely or not. Quick Google search finds a Reddit thread on General AE2 stating the same thing. So this is kind of like a more widely applicable thing, it sounds like. Potentially. Yeah, let's put water right here. And then we can, like, put a reservoir up here. Just have it automatically come down. That should be good. We are going to need a fluid storage bus for that. Let's go back and get that. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. All right. I'll be back real quick. 1 minute. Don't go away. I'm back. But that is really interesting. I mean, I guess the thing is, in other mod packs, if the coprocessors are only good for the molecular assemblers, the molecular assemblers are much more heavily relied upon in most other packs. I feel like GTNH is a little bit unique in that respect, where you don't use them as much as you normally would. Dude, where's my fluid storage bus? Hello? Did we not click the right button? I guess we didn't. Okay. So you might be able to get away in GTNH without using coprocessors as much, but maybe in other packs you'd be really struggling. There we go. And back. Go ahead and label that. Water. Okay. We should be in good shape for this one final autocraft. Final one in this line, anyway. Maybe not for the night. We'll see. Yeah, I'll just keep this at 3 for now. That's fine. And that also goes in the LCR. Okay, so big test. Fluix cable. 64. Oh, we don't have Fluix test. Oh, God. I need a macerator, don't I? This is the ultimate auto-crafting rabbit hole, right? And I know I could make the... I could make the multi-block, so I know that is available in EV. This thing right here. I really don't want to make that right now. Also, really didn't plan to make that for auto-crafting. Planned to make that for ore processing initially. I think we just stick with the HV macerator for now. All right. And you thought we were done? No. No, 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 no. Let's see. We do need to make diamond grinding head. Oh, it's super easy. Just waiting on processor. You know, I probably should just make like 32 of those for now. Gas turbine. Let's wait till we have 2 of these before we request that other stuff. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I guess an IMI interface as well. Gonna have to mess with pot and fluid pipe. What else do we need? That should be it. Okay. More single block machines. All right, let's go. Actually, before we do that, let's check, make sure our channel situation is still good. 24. Okay, we are closing in. We'll need a new P2P, but we're still okay. And like that. Okay. Bring our pot and pipe over here, like so. And did you know that the fusion upgrade for the ball lightning from Twist? Wait, what is the ball lightning? Huh? Is that like a normal thing? Or is that itself just a Twist thing? 256,000 UIV sensors and emitters. Okay. The idea of making that amount of LV sensors and emitters is absolutely insane. So I can only imagine, right? It's a Twist multi-block. Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. There's probably a bunch I have never seen still. The Hive is literally my only exposure to Twist space, so it's kind of funny though how as you get up the tiers in Gregtech, numbers just seem to lose their meaning, right? It's like, how much debt does the United States have right now? 30 trillion, right? Whatever the number is, just doesn't mean anything to me. Not to get political. Let's screwdriver real quick here. Go. And item auto output. And we'll just call this macerator. It's too OP, it can never be added. What? I mean, what does the ball lightning multi-block do though? Like why do people call it OP? Dude, did I not put blocking mode? Okay. There we go. Also, if nothing in twist space was OP, that would be kind of boring too, right? So even if it is OP, like who cares? It's twist space, right? Unless it was like invalidating the difficulty of a run somehow, which I doubt is the case. It does 65k parallels instead of 128. So does it basically like make it so that you don't? Oh, upgraded fusion reactor. Oh, okay, gotcha. So does it kind of like take away a lot of the needless scaling that you have to do? Because if that's the case, then to me that's fine. Because the scaling in the multi-blocks in later GTNH, at least what I've seen, is kind of ridiculous, right? Anything that changes that, upon initial glance, I don't see the problem. Okay. What did I need a recipe for? What was I doing? Hello? Flux cable. Right. Flux cable 64. We need Flux dust. Right. That's why we need the macerator. Need like 20 to 30 compact fusions. Yeah, who cares then? Yeah. You got one multi-block that can do it all. You don't have to build out a bunch of bullshit. Sounds like a win to me. Oh. Right. You don't have to macerate. Why didn't nobody tell me? You don't have to macerate Fluix crystals for this. You can just so I need a mixer now. I can't make the Yeah, this is Ivy, the multi-block mixer. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're making a mixer now. Anybody surprised? I'm not. Okay. Let's also make a dual interface. Yeah, we got everything. Ooh, we're running low on Lapitron chips. That's no bueno. By the time you make this twist version, though, you'll already have placed 30 compact. Oh gosh, so you have to actually do some scaling and multi-blocks anyway. Yeah. Why would anybody complain about that? Sounds totally legitimate to me. Like you really have to work for it. Sounds fair to me. Thought I told you to craft. There we go. Okay, mixer, done. Okay. Oh, gas turbine. Oh, I need more magnetic steel rods. Okay. We're fine. Maybe I should make a polarizer too. Child's play, yeah. People just like to complain. And probably especially the Gregtech community, right? Actually, that's just the human condition in general. Like me complaining about these magnetic steel rods. Case in point. Also, what's up, Crypto? Hope you're doing well. Saw you were streaming earlier today. Didn't have a chance to tune in, but hope that went well. There we go. Okay. We good now. I should just keep my screwdriver out. There we go. Input from output side allowed. Item auto output. You should make all the things, get everything on auto dial. That is kind of the goal, right? In the end. Oftentimes it's a matter of like prioritizing things. So I didn't prioritize autocrafting for a while. I knew we needed to get like a bunch of chemical processes set up. Now we don't have to worry about any of that stuff, so. Mixer. Yep. Yeah, that should just work, right? Oh, didn't we need like a very specific circuit number for this? Yeah, we need circuit 4. Okay. That's fine. Let's do that. Went well, got a lot done. Need to figure out a solid power source to power all of these machines right now. Yes. You could start looking at let's see, you're like still like sort of like the halfway point in LV, right? Light fuel should be an option for you at this point. Can't make diesel quite yet, but light fuel should be good. And diesel is kind of like a logical stepping stone. So if you make combustion generators right now for power, then you'll probably use them with diesel as well. Chem before all. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt, Sean. I mean, there's still a lot of chem stuff that I actually didn't do, but you know, we got the most important stuff going. I mean, I guess autocrafting could have helped me make all those LCRs, but realistically, I was just kind of batching those out, so you know, it wasn't that bad. Okay, I did. Hold on. I did put a circuit on that, right? No, I did not. There we go. Okay, so now we can put our mixer recipe with normal water. Do I want to do this 2 at a time? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine for now. Let's not scale things up like crazy when we're kind of low on some of these resources. Okay. So now I request a stack of Fluix cable. This stuff is always a huge pain to craft. Definitely get the Fluix cable on autocraft. Can't wait to autocraft machine casings. Oh, I know, Geronimo. I only did that like a day or 2 ago. Huge quality of life. AE components seem wiser. I'd say like either one is valid initially. You definitely can't go wrong with AE components first. Yeah, look at that. Ah, that feels so much better. All right. Constraints are being lifted. I'm gonna go back to using logistics pipes for our entire base. Yeah, meme it up, Diddy. That sounds good. I'm sure your teammates will agree. Logistics pipes with mega lines. Assets are needed as soon as you can make them. Yeah, that is very true. All right. Let's see. I think I've been in such a rabbit hole with all this stuff. I'm like, oh, I need to craft this. Oh, I need to craft that. Oh, I need to be able to autocraft that. I've kind of hit a stopping point with some of that stuff. Yeah, we got a bunch of electrum wire. That's good. Do I have anything cooking in EBF? No. Well, that's a mistake. Yeah, let's get tungsten steel going. Turn off rendering items and pipes if you do. Yeah, right, exactly. As fun as it is to watch all those items go through the pipes, that could cause problems. Yes. Yeah, benzene is barely keeping up. In fact, whenever I run the EBF, just the dual EBF, so that's like 2 EV amps. We're running at a deficit in benzene all of a sudden. Big problem. So, yeah, for anybody who hadn't seen yet, well, first of all, this is our plan, right? Rudimentary autocrafting, which we've kind of like mostly completed by this point. And then upgraded benzene. So this is our next step right here, is to get our 2 industrial coke ovens up, get some quad distillery towers going, get our nitrogen production up. We should be good. And then we're going to kind of make a push into IV. Now we do have to complete all the quests still for EV first before we move on. But honestly, this is just like a bunch of like cleanup quest stuff. All this is pretty easy. We do need to get a breeder nuclear reactor going. That shouldn't be too hard. That's a little bit tedious with the crafting, but it'll be okay. We do need to make graphene. That's one other thing. And then we then we have to do this stupid dragon egg thing, right? I don't want to make I don't want to make dragon eggs this way, but we have to do it at least one time. I don't know how difficult this is going to be. Looks like you need a bunch of uranium-238, which we should be getting from the multi-block miner soon. This is so freaking weird. We need to make indium. I don't even know if I've ever made indium before. Like what? Wait, what is indium? Hello? How do you get indium? What is this made up dust here? Indium. End islands. Ah, Exe coming in with the knowledge. Good morning, Exe. Hope you're doing well. End island shit. All right. Yeah, I have never visited the End Islands in GTNH. I know there's also like a bee that we need to find over there. So yeah, I guess we will be getting into that. Thank you for the info. Here we go. Little Shiny, what's up? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Oblivion bees, that was it. I think I was actually watching you stream that XA when you were looking for them. And I think that's how I learned what it's like these obsidian pillars that are like upside down underneath the islands. And that's how you find the Oblivion bees near those. Am I remembering that correctly? But let's see. Yeah, graphene, we'll have to do that. We gotta make a replicator. I don't think I've ever done this before. Replicator. Yeah. Okay, sure. Why not? We gotta go to Phobos as well. EV superconductors. I think these are pretty simple, right? Yeah, uranium-238, platinum dust. Yeah. Not a problem. Oblivion bees on top of those pillars. Gotcha. Yep. Dude, otherwise you would spend so much time looking for those, right? If you didn't have that knowledge. May I ask a question? Yes, you may. You may in fact ask a question. Will I have the answer? Is another question in and of itself. Oh God, I have to make the bedrockium drum. Dude, I was looking at this earlier and I thought, oh yeah, we don't need to worry about that. I have to make this. Oh God, no. Um Wait. Can I even do this? Wait a minute. Wait, how do you make these plates? Ingot. Right, okay, yeah, the quadruple. This is it. Quadruple compressed cobblestone. So basically we just need a shit ton of industrial TNT. Okay. Is this pack hard to start? I want to play it, but I am not expert at this. I think that anybody who plays GTNH initially is not an expert. Even if you played a bunch of modded Minecraft before, GTNH is like its own beast, right? The best way to approach this pack, I've seen people never played modded Minecraft before and then they play GTNH, and it's actually not like as crazy as that sounds. The one thing that this pack has going for it is that it has a very good quest book, in my opinion. It does explain a lot of things initially, so it kind of walks you through a lot. There are a lot of quests. This is the first quest page in it, and I would definitely recommend. As long as you are not looking like, don't look at these tiers later and be like, oh God, I'm never gonna get there. Because you very well might never get there. That is possible, but who cares? Because it's all about the journey. Just enjoy like every part of the journey for what it is, right? Like all of these different pages here feel very different. It's almost like you're playing a different game in each tier. Um, some of these tiers are like my favorite, like MV was like a really really fun chapter for me. Just don't rush, enjoy. You should have a good time. Questbook tells a lot. Some of those things, infos are not right, but still follow quest. Yeah, like it'll generally guide you in the right direction, right? It might lead you astray one or two times, but it's not that big of a deal. Play with vanilla mindset, exactly. Yeah, if you play trying to look toward, oh God, I need to get the rocket to go to the moon as soon as possible, well, you're gonna have a bad time. But if you're just like, ooh, what's next? Ooh, what's that? Oh, hey, what's that over here to the side? Then yeah, you'll really, really enjoy it. Um, oh yeah, so I was going to show. I think we've done almost all the rudimentary autocrafting that we need to. So the next really big step is this right here. So you got our autocrafting right there. You got like all of our chemical processes over here. Next to our little Zen sand garden here. And then over here, It's a little more, this is, very work in progress as far as aesthetics go, but it's going to be a little bit more industrialized looking. We might tie in the Asian theme a little bit in here. We'll see what happens. But basically all these little places here, these are for large gas turbines for benzene. I don't know when we're going to make nitrobenzene in this process. Obviously, we have to make it before we do XL turbines because benzene is blacklisted. But we'll see how things go. We'll just scale benzene for a while and see how it goes. Thank you. No problem. No problem. I love talking about GTNH. And then right here is going to go our LSC, our Lapitronic. Anybody who's never seen this before. So it's basically like a big battery, right? So it's like a 5x5 structure. You can make it pretty tall. I forget the limit on how tall it can be, but we'll put that here. We'll store our energy there. So it's going to be like a 32 blocks-ish before we get to where the backbone will go. So the backbone will go kind of over here in a vertical line and then go wherever it needs to. There'll be some cable loss, but I'm okay. I accept that that's going to happen. And then, yeah, we've got room for 4 XL gas turbines. And obviously room to expand. So we're not walling ourselves in. So this will probably be the project for next week. And depending on like how our autocrafting is, it actually might not take that long at all. We'll see what happens. I know the LSC is going to be the big problem. Maybe. Yeah, we'll see. Bookmarking is so much better in this mod pack than other. Oh my gosh, XA, totally. Like the the amount of quality of life in the bookmarking alone is absolutely insane. Learn to use recipe bookmarking, yeah. And I didn't start this until you all like convinced me when I started streaming to just use the Control-Shift-A to add recipes in column mode like this. I'm fully converted. That was definitely the way to go. But yeah, before next Sunday, so we'll be streaming with Kat again next Sunday. Until then, I'll probably, like, if I have any spare time this weekend, we might get a couple more of these tanks online, a couple more fluids up in here. A lot of these need storage buses that they don't have right now, but these are much easier for us to create now, the fluid storage buses, so it shouldn't be nearly as big of a problem. I might take the time. I don't know how much energy our network is taking right now. I do want to start building a more proper ME controller. I don't know if this is going to be the final shape or not, because I was looking at some of the more advanced ways you can do the controller where you get more channels. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I want to go all the way to Stargate, I know that we're going to need a lot of channels. So whether we get to Stargate or not, it'd be nice to at least have the ability to have enough channels for that. But we shall see. Got our little subnet controller here. I don't even think it really needs to be 5x5 cube, but whatever. That's fine. Yeah, let's see here. I guess we can go ahead and start like looking at a piece or two of the puzzle for the power. So, I'm actually looking at this HSSG coil block. I don't even think I'm going to bother with that until later. Oh, so it was brought to my attention. So I'm thinking of like what turbines to use for the large gas turbine. Normally, I will go HSSE, which obviously we can't do that. Hold on one sec. Oh. Thank you, Google, for reminding me of something that I told you to remind me of 4 hours ago. Thank you so much. Also, hey, Care Bear, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. 1,024 channels for you. I think you need more than that um, in the far future. I think you're going to need way more than that, actually. But yeah, so for the large gas turbine, I usually use HSSE, but we cannot make this until IV. And so that kind of leads to the question, like, okay, we can't make this in IV. What else can I use for turbines? Okay, well, there is Ori Harukan, which we are getting from Deimos as we speak in the miner. Okay, well, how do you get that? Oh, I need HSSG at IV. Although, actually, this is doable, isn't it? If I make the HSSG coils and then I overclock to IV with 2 EV hatches, we can do this, right? Would there be anything else stopping me from making large turbine for that? You need an EV assembler, right? It's just EV for all of these. This right here. Does anybody know if I'm missing anything? Yeah, Ori Harukan might be the way to go. I foolishly looked at that or that IV requirement and thought, oh god, I can't do this. But like overclock, duh. EV energy hatches. Yeah, I think this is what we do. So we're gonna need 72 of those for each gas turbine. I'd probably like to start with at least 5 LGTs, right? That would be 320 ingots. I think that's right. These controller blocks are like actually super easy to make. You do have the stainless steel turbine casing. How prohibitive is this? You got your stainless steel plates, fine. Turbine casing. Oh yeah, blue steel. Yeah. Okay, so 2 separate things here. You got blue steel dust. Actually not too bad. Okay. And then that's just an EBF recipe. Easy. And then you've got magnesium. I think this stuff can actually be smelted directly. Yeah. And this is magnesium and aluminium. We've got plenty of this stuff. So that is super easy. So is this correct here? I know oftentimes this view doesn't give the correct blocks or whatever. Dynamo hatch. We'll have to look at that in a second. Input, output hatch, input bus. Like, I don't think you don't do a lot of this stuff. So this is kind of wrong. Muffler hatch. Wasn't there a thing where like you don't put the muffler hatch on this or some weird crap like that? I remember putting the muffler hatch on previously, but I remember some people were running into some problems making the LGT form properly. And it had to do with a muffler hatch. Something like that. But regardless, we do need input hatch. We do need not output bus. So that'd be 26. Okay, no output bus. That's 1. None of this other garbage. That's 4. So I think you would need 30 stainless steel turbine casing per LGT. I'm doing the math on that right. And so multiply that times 5. That's going to be 150. I guess we can start connecting these recipes here. Let's see, magnesium plate. That's a bending machine thing. Oh god, my cat is wailing. She's very unhappy that her mother is gone right now. Very unhappy. Well, that's just too bad, Cat. Then we need 30 of these blue steel frames. There we go. Okay. So 60 blue steel ingots. And again, all this is going to be multiplied times 5, right? 180 magnalium. Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's gone. Yeah. So sad. Daddy's lonely too, okay? All right. I guess I can go ahead and just scroll this all the way up to 150. I don't know if there's another way to do this, but probably is. Okay, there we go. So we need 900 stainless, 900 magnalium dust. Jeez, dude. Okay. Do a little math real quick. We need 600 aluminium. That's like what? 100 divided by 64. It's like 9.5 stacks. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9.5. Just add Alt button when scrolling up. Wait. Like, normally I use Control or Control Shift, right? If I add Alt. Oh. Oh. It goes up by 64. That is a hot tip, XA. Thank you. Yeah, if anybody didn't know that, just hold Alt in whatever key combination you're doing when you're scrolling up and down. 64, 128, 192. That's badass. Uh-oh, I messed it up. There we go. Very cool. I will be remembering that one. So we need 4.5 stacks of magnesium. I think we are getting that. Benzene, right? Magnesium, yeah. And mixer circuit 1. Okay. There we go. Nice. Let's go ahead and prepare for the blue steel as well. So we're going to need 320 blue steel dust. So copper, 38. Gold dust, 32. And zinc. Ooh, black steel dust. Ugh, okay. We'll fix that in a second. Okay. Let's see. So to get the black steel dust we need 21 copper. Gold dust 7. I cannot wait for that that mixer multi-block. That's gonna be so good. I feel like you end up needing more than one of those for auto crafting, right? Because there's just so many different mixing recipes at so many different circuits, you end up not really having enough. I know you can share some circuits, but that can also be a big pain to figure out. I do remember there being a website where you could like put in your recipe and then it would like tell you like if there were any conflicts with any other circuits. Does anybody happen to recall a website like that? It looked really, really useful, and I totally should have bookmarked it, but I did not. Oh well. Okay, that's going to take just another minute. You know, while I am waiting on these mixer recipes, let's let this finish real quick. Get the next one in. There's one thing that I've been really putting off doing in this world, and now that we have world edit, I think it's time to fix it. Let's see. Circuit 14. This. Right? Yeah, there you go. Okay. This right here. This was supposed to be a skylight to the top. And you know, we never did complete that. Let's do that real quick. So this is marble 1003:1. Before we even do that, there we go. Just use stone for this. Thinking, how do we want to do this skylight? Do we want it to kind of, I guess we could kind of build it above the mountain a little bit here. We could kind of do a half measure, right? We could come out like this. The only thing I could ever chalk this up to is laziness. Or just different priorities. Yeah, we'll go with that one instead. Different priorities. What GTNH is all about. Um, let's see. We'll do it like this. Might not even be the final blocks, but it's just like something to kind of get us off the ground here. Gonna look so much better. I mean, I bet 0% of anybody ever watching this stream ever noticed that that was the thing, but the fact that I knew, problem. All right. And then 931.3. There we go. Then we can kind of, I'll have to think about this for a bit, but we'll kind of come up with something interesting on the outside, kind of help tie it in with other places. There was a plan that I had for kind of like about 2/3 up the hill. I was going to do like a Japanese style wall. Just as kind of like a something to draw your eye upward to the hill. Even if you had trees in the way, sometime like maybe we would strategically take a couple trees out so that you could actually see it. I don't know. Whoops. That's not it. There we go. Yeah, like I said, later we'll work on making that look not so weird. Also, goodbye witch spawner. Apparently there was one there. Whoopsie. We'll just remove any evidence of that. Like it never happened. Right, sheep? Right. There we go. Let's go check on our mixer stuff. Okay, there's our black steel. And we wanted this for recipe. We're doing the blue steel dust, so we want circuit 16. Hopefully that should suffice. Actually, it looks like we did our math wrong. We needed 900 magnesium. Only got 864. Let's see. We need another 36. It means 24 aluminium, 12 magnesium. Magnesium. Okay, I think that's right. But yeah, that's probably gonna do it for me tonight as soon as I finish this. Let's see, give me 1 second. Oh, dude. We have to go. It's not Minecraft, right? So sorry to anybody who's only interested in Minecraft, but we got to go raid Goo, right? Because Goo is on that DLC right now. Looks like. So let's see. Goo _. Yeah, let's go raid Goo. Thanks to everybody for hanging out tonight. Just a chill little auto crafting stream. I feel like we got a lot done actually. But yeah, Kat will be joining me again back on the CatsCozyGames channel. Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Till then, y'all have a great weekend. Y'all take care, stay safe, and have a good night. Enjoy the Elden Ring.